Hi there, this is going to be a daily reading for Thursday, May 2nd, and I am filming this on Wednesday, May 1st, and today is what is known as Beltane. And there is different ways this could be pronounced, but it's the way I pronounce it, Beltane. And Beltane is I'm not very familiar with the details, okay, because it's just not something that I've always practiced. What I do know is that what's been channeled to me is I kept repeatedly pulling the Cernunnos Life Force card from the Keepers of the Light deck, which was the card, express your driving passion, sensual and sexual powers are increased. Now, this is the Stag King, basically, right? And that's what the celebration of Beltane is all about. It's on May 1st, and in the Northern Hemisphere, right? This is when they're celebrating it. It is about growth and expansion and manifestation and love and unions and hand fastings and there goes my nose, sorry. Protection, okay? So when I tell you it's extremely powerful, it just is, okay? It's an extremely powerful time period. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let the cards do the talking here, and whatever I get channeled, we'll just roll with it, okay? We want to go ahead and pull a couple Keepers of the Light. Ooh. Just to kind of see what energy is surrounding us right now. Ooh. I'm going to keep going till they tell me stop, actually. Okay, we have here Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring, okay? Remember like a week or two ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I kept getting channeled the word miraculous because we were kind of setting ourselves up for this big shift, and for many it's going to be miraculous changes and miraculous shifts, okay? Now we have none other than Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. Now, Jesus is said to be the first known masculine, divine masculine, actually. And then, of course, his divine feminine would be Mary Magdalene. We have Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. This is opening up the heart chakra because everything comes to us through our heart chakra. This is why many, all of this time, have been going through, clearing of the heart chakra, basically making space. And not only that, we've been really working on our Queen of Cups energy, right? Where we have been trying to get to this energy space of being able to receive and give. I always say that for me, the biggest lesson is not giving love. For me, it's about receiving it. Because in the past, I've always gotten love from fuck faces where it's been, they gave me something, but there was always a hidden motive behind it. Like, I give it to you, but I don't give it to you freely and unconditionally. I'm giving it to you and I'm going to use it against you. And not only that, it was kind of like this pride thing as my Queen of Swords. She just kind of was like, we don't need your shit. We don't need your shit. It's just something that for myself personally, I've had to work on really, really hard to be able to give it, but also receive it. Otherwise, I'm out of balance, and otherwise I can't vibrate as high as someone else who knows how to. It's this natural flow of things, right? There's always this balance. A balance of giving, you have to be able to receive, or it's out of balance, okay? It's just what it is. Now, the last card, which I think is the most significant, because Beltane is also about abundance, right? We have Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Many people may chant the Lord Ganesh or Ganesha mantras. If you purchase any of my bracelets, I chant things into them, and the Lord Ganesh mantra is one of them. It's on my bracelets, I don't just buy them, string them, and sell them. It's a lot that goes into them. Reiki energy goes into them. I chant ancient Sanskrit mantras into them. I charge them up with sound frequencies also, but Lord Ganesh is one of them that is, the bracelets are infused with. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and just get right into this, okay? Ace of Cups in the bottom of the deck. Let's just see what's going on. The gateway has opened. That's what they just said. The time is here. I mean, it makes perfect sense with Saturn going retro, Jupiter going retro. It's like a lot of the abundance is now coming in. Seven of Cups came out first with the Two of Wands. So let's talk about that first, because that's where they're pulling me. So the Two of Wands is I have to make a choice. What's hard is that now there's all of these options. And I talked about this last night on my live on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, that I have been channeling it and have seen it since God knows when. That once the abundance starts coming in, whether this is in love or career, finances, all straight across the board, that there would be a lot of options. And I feel like the reason that there's going to be a lot of options is because you've just been manifesting the shit out of things. Look at that, 9 of Cups. Everything is coming in, right? And it's also this natural season, and it's like this course of things. Remember, you plant the seed and you don't pick the fruit the same day you plant the seed, right? Now we're in this season of fruition. It's just a season of fruition. All of the little seeds you've planted, they're all coming into play. A lot of us have been manifesting all this time. Little did we know, now where all these things are just coming into like physical manifestations, but it's things that we actually manifested. So that's how come for some of you, a very old wish is coming true. But it may be for some of you where you no longer want whatever this is that you had asked for once upon a time. You know how they say, be careful what you ask for? Be careful. Everything's coming at once. There's going to be a lot of different options here. Something flipped. 6 of Pentacles. That's the heart awakening. The giving and receiving imbalance that I just was going off about. So important for us to be able to understand the natural balance and flow of it. If I'm giving to you and you don't give to me, then something's wrong here next. You see what I'm saying? We don't entertain some shit. That's crumbs. I don't entertain crumbs. I'd rather be single, living my best motherfucking life, than have to deal with a person who is not giving me what I deserve. I don't got time for that shit. We don't got time for that. We are too busy manifesting, planting seeds of intentions. We're too busy growing and building empires and kingdoms. I don't got no time for a motherfucker that ain't got time for me. This is love and in business. This is straight across the board, period. This is a form of self-love. I don't care if it's a business associate, I don't care if it's your manager, if it's your, whatever it is. If you're giving to a situation and it's not free flowing where it's a give and take, where it's equal, then you need to decide upon, is this the right choice for me? Not everybody has this luxury of quitting their job and doing things of that sort. No one's advising you to do so. You're going to use discernment and common fucking sense. But it's about, we need to be able to give and receive, okay? And it has to have this natural flow of things, right? All right, here we go. 5 of Swords. Be careful of fuckery, mind fucking, the world, talking about the expansion and the growth, right, with the Beltane energy. Something's coming to a close. Somebody may not like it. Something has to end. The World card is Saturn because it's all about Saturn rules the World card in the tarot deck, right? So there is something that is coming to a complete close, and someone here may not be okay with that. There may be some type of mind fucking or something to do with that. They really don't want me to get too much into the 5 of Swords energy because I feel like if this is you, you'll just know. And they just really don't want me to dive too much into it. And I don't know why. I'm trying to feel it out and they're going next, next, next. And I always listen to my guides. Okay, so the World card here, there could be possible travel for many of you. And it may be very unexpected travel too. I just have to throw that out there. Unexpected, it may come really quick. Many of you, this could be a work opportunity that you didn't see coming, but hunty, you manifested it. The 8 of Swords, feeling stuck. Somebody may try and guilt trip you into keeping something going that is not worth keeping going. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's say you're trying to break it off with a person who's a karmic soulmate and you guys have already been through the bullshit and the lessons already been learned. Maybe you're at a job and they're like trying to sweet talk you into staying. I don't know how this is going to be, but this is where something needs to end and someone feels mentally stuck, and they could feel mentally stuck and entrapped in this because of what somebody is saying to you, okay? Or opposite. The 10 of fucking Cups. Yeah, boom, Kanani. There it is. That's the abundance. That's everything. That's having love, that's career, that's finances, that's flourishing. This is every fucking thing, okay? This would be everything. I haven't been drinking soda a lot, and today for some reason I was just like, I need a Diet Coke. So 10 of Cups. You know, Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. When we pray to Lord Ganesh, we're asking them to assist us in clearing the path. But this is the thing. I do believe that yes, that's occurring, that they're clearing the path. But I feel like what's most important, and I talked about this on one of my lives on Instagram, maybe 2 weeks ago or so, I can't remember, where I was seeing in my head like the Matrix. You know how in the Matrix he does all this weird shit and goes backwards and goes on his knees and they slide like this, and you know, they're doing all this shit. And I really feel like this is a big part of it. Us dancing with the universe is doing just that. It's the universe is kind of clearing the way, but also at the same time, we're learning to dance with the universe. Meaning, if there's an obstacle right here, I'm not going to stop like this and go, there's an obstacle right there, I don't know what to do. What we're going to do is we're going to say, there's an obstacle in front of me, I'm going to jump. I'm going to move this way and dodge it and avoid it. You see what I'm saying? It's like getting into this natural groove of things where we are literally like in the Matrix when they're doing all this like crazy shit, jumping in the air and like spreading your legs and like flipping over and like doing all this shit. Like, some of you, it's doing that shit in the bedroom, hunty. I know, but we talking in everyday life too. You, I'm sorry, but some of you are. I'm jealous, to be honest. I'm sorry. So this is us just kind of getting into the groove and the natural rhythm of things. And basically what it is you're learning how to adapt. There's no obstacle. An obstacle in front of me is an illusion, isn't it? Is it an obstacle? It's an obstacle if I say it's an obstacle. See what I'm saying? Mind changing. Excuse me, life changing by just changing our way of thinking. I can't even talk. Absolutely fucking life changing by just tweaking your thoughts just a little smidge. This is why I have to remind you guys also for my new clients, you know, people that want to book with me, I have to remind you, I am not a traditional tarot card reader, psychic, whatever. You don't come to me and then just go real blindly, tell me my future. I don't do the generic bubblegum shit. What I do is feel out people's energies, and I do that by hearing you speak. I know it's just something that I do. I have to hear your voice. I have to hear the tone of your voice. I don't need to see you. I just need to hear you. And I don't have to hear you. I can, you know, do it without it, but it's real helpful when I do live readings when I'm on the phone with my clients. And my thing about it, my gift, I guess, is that I can feel out if you have blockages. I can always feel out what someone's karmic lessons are. And that's why sometimes if a person's going through a karmic lesson and they're coming to me specifically for help because they're refusing to make that decision on their own, this is why I won't even be able to get in touch with them. What they'll do is they'll keep constantly delaying the reading, like my guides or universe or whatever, I don't know who. I won't see their email. We can't hook up. Like that day we book, they got an emergency, or that day we book, I got to do something real emergency, you know. It's like they constantly keep pushing me away from some people. And it's because I'm just not one of those, look in the crystal ball, tell me my future. So I want to remind you guys when you do book with me to understand that that's how it is when I do my shit. So do I see the future? Yes, but I see what they show me. And, you know, it's like my cards always reflect what I feel psychically, okay? Now, if this just doesn't fucking say it all, you have big, happy changes. Well, hello, it's about fucking time. Can I speak to a manager, please? It's like, we was to that point already where we was going to pull some shit like that. We was going to be like, can we speak to God? Is God available? I'll hold. No, I'll hold. Big positive changes are coming into your life. You may find yourself on a new career path, entering a new relationship, or moving to a new home or city. Embrace these exciting events knowing that your angels will be by your side all the way. What you are asking about may require you to take leaps of faith. Oh no. That may seem frightening or beyond your ability. Trust that the opportunities before you are meant to bring you happiness. These options would not have presented themselves unless you were ready for them. Release your fears and follow your heart. You know, I can relate. There's some things happening for me right now where it's exciting, big changes, and I'm scared and I'm nervous. But I also understand the way it works, that the universe would not have presented me with these beautiful new beginnings and abundance if they didn't feel I was ready. So not only are we ready for what's being presented to us, but we are also, and this is probably the most important thing, we are deserving of the things that are being presented to us. You goddamn right I deserve it, because I put in the motherfucking work. You see what I'm saying? We look at it like that, and it's not in an egotistical way either, because you got to humble yourself, right? Bitch, sit down. Be humble, right? And the universe will sit us down real motherfucking quick. But it's about understanding my worth. I know I deserve this. It's not about being egotistical. I've done the work. I deserve this beautiful abundance that's coming in. It's always about knowing your worth. This is Kuan Yin. Oh, Lord Jesus, there's 4. And I feel like I need to take them all. I just do. Hear the yellow tiger mother. Sometimes we must be strong and hold true whilst all around us seems to be shifting and changing. The yellow tiger mother, Kuan Yin, in her guardian role, is roaring within you, reminding you that you are a powerful being of light. And even whilst you are in flow with the universe forces, your strong roots help you stand your ground as your light shines true. Oh, I love that. Somebody needed to hear that. They have that saying, right? When the roots are real deep, you bend, you don't break. The dance unveiling. There is a situation in your life that is about to reveal itself to you with greater clarity. Just like sands shifting, the picture will seem clearer and quite different to how it once appeared to you. This clarity will bring you great relief and confirmation of your intuition. Be patient and follow the revelation to come to you at the perfect time. This is that energy we kept talking about, that it just reveals itself and it's right in front of you. That's it right there. You guys have heard me talk about this for quite some time, right? That it's like truth's revealed, but also it's like we took off the blindfolds because something is just right in front of us. Or you're missing the signs. This is the thing. People will come to me and go, I see all these signs and it's this person and it's this job and it's this state. And then later when that phase passes and they learn the lesson and they truly, truly see things for what they are, they go, oh, it's not him, but I could see how I thought it was him, but it's actually him. Oh, it's not that job, it's actually this job, but I can totally see how I took all those signs and I saw what I wanted to see. That's what it is. Sometimes we see what we want to see. This is them going, let me fuck with the tune, the channel right here. We're going to clear this picture up for you. We're going to show you exactly what this is. Not what you want to see. We're going to show you what it actually is. Oh, it's so fucking big. Call of the dancing crane. The dancing crane moves through the waters and muddy marsh with elegance and grace. Sorry about that. That's the emergency siren. The first of every month they blare it. It's in case we have like hurricane or tsunami. I feel like this is a fucking confirmation in itself. I'm going to continue. Sometimes the waters of our emotional life become stagnant and will benefit from the healing movement, grace, and beauty of the dancing crane. The call of the dancing crane is a reminder that sound can be healing too. Explore movement, sound, and beauty to help you heal and release old emotions and become radiant and free. That's fucking trippy as shit. And then the last card is the Yin Empress. The Yin Empress brings peace, prosperity, and success to her beloved devotees. Your soul purpose includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine, the Yin Empress herself. You gain power, assistance, and untold blessings in following your soul purpose. You are lifted and supported in your sacred work now. Be at peace. You shall thrive. Now, if you are a client of mine, I always tell you, you'll know when you're in in your lane. You'll know when you're on the right path to your soul mission. Why? Because the abundance and prosperity and success follows. It just does. You could, if you're meant to sell socks, you can sell socks and be super fucking successful at it, and the money and the abundance will come. Or if you have this crazy idea, I'm gonna make granola, and people go, you're gonna make granola? You know how many people out there sell granola? But if you're meant to fucking sell granola, you're gonna be super successful at it. Just like tarot. For me, it was not at all what I wanted to do. It's not what I envisioned. It just fell on my lap, and they were urging me to do it, my guides, and you know, the universe and the angels, do it, do it, do it. And I just said, they're not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop unless I do tarot. And then I did tarot, and then look at how my life has changed since. You know, the success just really does come. This is so true. We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. You are going to meet a particular person, and you guys are going to be BFFs, best friend forever. You are. It's going to be this instant connection where it's not just my lover. You are my business partner. You are my best friend. When something happens throughout the day, I want to tell you, you're the first person I think of. You're the only person I think of. Today I was stuck in traffic, and this happened, and I couldn't wait to call my husband or call my wife. It's like this energy of it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you. Then you have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. This card is about listening to the intuition. Two souls are being guided back together. Because all I can see in this card is the word guided. You two people are guided back together. It's a reunion of old souls. Hand fasting rituals may be reactivated. I felt that. The ending part of January, you guys heard me talk about that with the blood wolf moon. I felt it was reactivations of hand fasting rituals. I also felt that the high priestess was doing her thing. And she's been doing her thing ever since, honey, okay? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And what does it deepen to? Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Wedding bells are gonna start ringing. Well then, I guess we shall leave this at that. I want to thank you all so very much for those. I want to give you guys a little timeline for those waiting on bracelets. So the Labradorite final batch of the bloom bracelets are a little bit delayed. Okay, so that's going to be mailed out within the next maybe, I don't know, 7 to 10 days or so. Okay, I always trust my gut, but then you guys know I had my thing happen with my grandma, and so it set me behind in a lot of different things. So the bloom bracelets and the good luck bracelets, give me up to about a week to 2 weeks for those. Okay, now for those that purchased A Star Is Born, pre-ordered those as quoted are not going to go out until the middle towards the ending of this month of May. Okay, so I appreciate everybody's patience, but I love it that people trust me, and I always ask you to trust me. Otherwise, don't order from me, don't book with me, because if you can't trust me, it's not going to work. I do everything by intuition, and I don't freak out when things are delayed. I understand there are no accidents. Everything happens. When shit happens, it's on purpose. Okay, this is just how I believe and live my life. And so I roll with the punches. I don't freak out and go, I said it was going to be mailed out on this date. It has to now. Because there could be a reason why they do not want it to go out on that date. Okay, so trust me when I tell you, if it's delayed, it's on purpose. Even your readings, even your emails, okay? This is where I'm at in my journey, is I trust my gut. And remember, we're dancing with the universe, right? When obstacles and delays come, we are dancing with it. We're in the flow of the universe, right? That's what it would also mean about being in the flow, is to also accept delays and shit. And it's not about the delay is a bad thing. Maybe sometimes that delay is saving us from something. Or maybe the delay is on purpose because it's not time. Who knows what it could be, but I don't question it. All right, and if you guys want to book a reading with me, please click on the box below. I'm kind of picking and choosing through different readings of what I'm going to do because I'm trying to lighten my load a little bit. Exciting changes are coming, you guys. This is it. This is the time where just things are going to come all at once, like the Seven of Cups, right? When it rains, it pours. And you're not going to just have one option. Yesterday, I had one option that kind of presented itself to me, and then immediately another option came in, and I'm going, whoa, all this time, nothing. And then on the same day, two things? Like, what the fuck? but that's just kind of how it works, you know? When it's time, and it's of no bullshit that it happened. Number one, when Saturn went retro, and number two, getting ready for Beltane, when it's all about abundance and shit, right? You can't make it up. You can't make this shit up, Bo. All right, I love you guys so very much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.